Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick speed comparison here between these two budget beasts. We do have the Mi 6 and the OnePlus 3T. So these can be had for about the same kind of price, and I wanted to see if the 3T could keep up with the new Mi 6 here. So we're going to start them at the same time. So the both come with 6 gigs of RAM, these do, like putting the main flagships to shame, which is pretty awesome. Slightly better processor in the Mi 6. You are getting a Snapdragon 835 now, which is very nice of them to include. Having said that, the Snapdragon 821 doesn't feel out of date. It feels very fast still, in terms of the day-to-day. So we can see we do get slightly different in terms of display, like in terms of the quality. I think the OnePlus 3T still comes with slightly better display because it's got the AMOLED, but we're going to see nevertheless how they do compare. We have installed a few apps on the devices, and we're going to just open up a few and then see which one is faster overall, because that's what people want to know, and we're going to give them the result. So far it looks like the Mi 6 should I say, is a little bit faster here overall. Only just though, you can see you still have that amazing file system with the 3T, which does give it an edge, I found, compared to some of the devices. It's also running a very stock build of Android, as you can see, so you are going to find the speed to be very good, even though it's only coming on for a year old now or something. So a bit faster there for the Mi 6. So I'd say the Mi 6 has probably opened up 3 or 4 of them a little bit faster, but doing quite well the 3T, which I have been using as my main phone. It's very nice speed overall, but I think the Mi 6 here is slightly faster for the basic apps. If we're going to nitpick, we can just as well check out some games. We do have SimCity. So I think the Snapdragon 835 comes with a new GPU as well, which should be a little bit better overall. But I think here you can see there's a difference in terms of the the actual load of this game, because the 3T seems to be loading it much faster. I should have just clicked that ages ago, but you can see we don't have anything here on the Mi 6, so maybe the Oxygen OS is a little bit more responsive here for the games. Just try another one. Again, we do have the OnePlus 3T, the winner, but we're still waiting on the Mi 6. A little bit disappointing here in terms of the game's performance. I've got to say, it's usually quite fast when it comes to other things. I think we need to work on the optimization or something. You can see again. So the 3T comfortably beats the Mi 6 when it comes to the game loading. I mean, this is taking ages on the Mi 6. And I do make sure that they're all, loaded before I do the speed test. So I'm not sure why it's so slow. I think we have one more somewhere, this one. So no contest, you can see the OnePlus 3T very fast overall when it comes to the games. How do the Wi-Fi's compare? We're going to have a look. Just start them up at the same time here. So you can see we are on, we're on the same one. And just start with the 3T. Which has always been quite an average performer when it comes to the Wi-Fi. Certainly decent, but nothing special. And Mi 6, it's your turn to perform. So comfortably beating the 3T here when it comes to the Wi-Fi, which is very good. Upload as well, you can see, getting a good difference here. We do give the loser a chance to recover. But no, hopefully they'll fix this for the next OnePlus, because it's my major gripe about the device, that and the camera, and you know, that would be amazing for me. So you can see this is quite conclusive, the Mi 6, when it comes to the Wi-Fi. Just load up a quick website here. So something random. And it looks like the OnePlus a bit snappier here when it comes to the first website, although no, the adverts is loading on the Mi 6. I'm going to have to get the glue out again, I think, soon, for the Mi 6. Loading the video again, faster. One more for fairness, so Engadget. And go. Yeah, again, the OnePlus 3T faster to load from the search, but actually going into it, it looks like the Mi 6 does catch up quite quickly when you're actually on the website, as you can see. So a little bit mixed there in terms of the web browsing, but I'm probably going to give it to the Mi 6 overall. And finally, we do have the multitasking component, and we don't expect any issues with these two. 6 gigs of RAM, probably the best you can get, you know, in terms of that. So as you can see, whoops, shouldn't have done that. You see, this is the problem with having annoying physical buttons where you don't know which one's which. It's really annoying. That's why I use the on-screen ones on the OnePlus. But you can see no apparent issues here with the memory on the basic apps. Both of them going into it very nice and smooth. I think they've definitely touched up the memory management on MIUI to make it less frustrating, which is good. We can just as well check out the games. Do we hold that in memory? So this is held in memory, and this one as well. I don't think it finished actually loading, so yeah, that it's finished loading now, so you can see it was still doing the loading in the background most likely. Madden. So network timeout, this one goes straight back into it, which is good. I'm not really sure what the Mi 6 is doing here. I definitely think the game performance could be improved on the Mi 6. So let's see. So this one straight back into it again. So I think this is still loading actually. Yeah, you can see. So it's not reloading the game, it's just taking a while to actually load it. 3T is way better in terms of the games loading here. And from what I'm seeing, you know, there's not a massive reason to switch over to the Mi 6 if you're looking at it from the 3T overall. So the multitasking is good, but I think the games are clearly dominant on the 3T here overall. So how can we summarise this one? I think it was pretty much the Mi 6 for the basic apps, the 3T for the games, the website, the Mi 6, the Wi-Fi speed, the Mi 6, and the multitasking. Technically it's the same, but I'd say this if you're looking at your gaming overall. So yeah, I think quite a decent showing here for the Mi 6. In terms of everything else, I think the Mi 6 does have some advantages. It does have obviously the dual camera here, which is using I think the latest IMX 400 series, or it could be a late 300 series. So I think the camera is definitely going to be better on the Mi 6 compared to the 3T, which is a bit old now. In terms of the camera, you aren't getting a headphone jack, which is very annoying compared to the 3T, which does give you one. So do bear that in mind. Both of them could do with waterproofing as well. I don't think we have that officially on the Mi 6. You do get an AMOLED display on the 3T. I think you don't on the Mi 6, so another thing to bear in mind here. But yeah, I'll be doing some other comparisons as well, so do stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.